do you really want? Let's investigate. What do we really want? What the Vedic wisdom does is, especially the path of knowledge or Jnana Yoga, is it makes us use our higher mind, our faculty of illumined reasoning to inquire, to do self-inquiry, and then come across some deductions, and they should be. So I'll lead you along this inquiry, and let's see if you agree with me, especially all of you sitting here. I'd like to see, your hand up when I ask you if you agree with me, or your hand down if you don't agree with me. So you're kind of representing hundreds of people who may be viewing this video down the road. So what do you really want? A lot of us want love and being held in relationships. Would you agree? Yes. A lot of us would like to have comfortable homes, even probably beautiful homes. The kind of home we imagine is not, it can't be the same for everyone. If you were born in a relatively wealthy family, the kind of home you'll imagine is something like that or better. If you were born in a family where you basically had some basic facilities, that would become your minimum. Would you agree? So it's quite okay to imagine a kind of home that you're capable of imagining. But you would all essentially like the comfort and security of a home that is yours. Would you agree? We all want that. So we want relationships and we want physical security. Would we also want, because we are in that economy, we could have been talking about this in a barter economy, and then our conversation would be different. But because we live in an economy where we use, money, we would all want reasonable and a little more money for security, etc. Would you agree? Do we all want that? We want it. Let's be real. Let's just stop pretending that no, all we want to do is zip up our genitals, sit in an own position, and be blessed. Because that's not even real. So if you want to have deep and real conversations, you study with me. If you're all nervous and want to be all faked out, this is not the right place. So we've agreed we want love. We've agreed we want a house. It's really important to us. We want money. Would you also like to do something good in your life for someone else? Does that make you feel good? Yeah? Does that help you? Even tiny bits of things. I know one of my students visiting here is here all the way from New York, but he's also sitting with his teacher, but he's also looking after his parent, aging parent. So these things, it's an option. You can call a nurse and tell your nurse to help your parent, or you can ignore your parent, or you can take a flight, take leave from work and help your parent, right? These things happen. I have another student sitting here who has a relative, a family member, who doesn't have it together and is often, in great difficulty in life. And that student from time to time keeps helping. Why? Because it makes you feel somewhere content, does it not? It makes you feel like, check, yes, I did that. It's important not just to have money, not love, personal love, somebody to say, I love you, honey, or you're special, a house, but it's also important to feel like you're contributing value, does it not? So these are the things. Would you say, would you agree that all of us want? Would you agree that all of us want? Yes, we agree that all of us want. At the end of all of this, what do we want? Do you think when you get love, did you think about it? That when we start looking for that somebody to love us, we start looking, we come in, we grow up and we start looking for love, because somewhere deep inside we know we need that. But did we even realize that down the road, the very person who gives us love may cause us sorrow? We never thought about it. We never thought about the fact that though we may get love from someone, probably that person could die and leave us sorrowful. We never thought about that. We never thought about the fact that in the search and the quest for love, there could be an accompanying cousin, hidden cousin, called not love coming our way. We never thought about it. These are just contemplations. We're not saying don't look for love. We're just coming to a more mature conclusion as a result of satsang with a Vedic tradition, a Vedic contemplative tradition. So when we look for love, we often come back with sorrow. But say we were to find love, say despite all the travails, you did find love, you went to therapy with that love, you sorted it out, talked it out. Ultimately, what is the ultimate value of all your effort? Tell me yes or no. Are you not looking for peace? You know you have love if you have peace in that relationship. Similarly, you start looking for a property, you go to a broker, you go to a house, you get a fixer-upper, you do everything you can, you paint your fence white, then red, then blue. You do what you can ultimately to take a breath of peace. Would you say that? Peace. What about money? Money for a vacation, so that at the vacation you can have peace. Money to take care of your old age so you can have peace of mind in your old age. Yeah. Money to have the clothes you can wear, good looking clothes also, stylish clothes also, so that when you mix with everybody, you look same or different or better, and you ultimately have peace from that. You don't feel angst from not belonging or not having clothes to cover you, etc. So the point I'm trying to come at is, and I'm going to help you have more clothes, more love. I'm not the teacher. Veda is not the teacher to say you can't have it. Veda says when desire plus wisdom is equal to brilliance, but desire minus wisdom is equal to misery and stupidity. So let's just move towards wisdom, shall we? Would you agree, all of you sitting here, that probably from birth through death, you are questing for peace? And the only time that you've been really happy, really content, is when you find peace. Would you agree? Those of you who are sitting far from me but live in my heart, please write peace, 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 P-E-A-C-E, or write Shanti, 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 the Sanskrit word, S-H-A-N-T-I, if you agree with me that peace is what you're looking for. Because when you write it to the person you have temporarily agreed is going to guide you or teach you, or you're willing to receive from that person, whether I'm your long-term teacher or not doesn't matter. In this universe, when you write something, then it becomes a vibration that's more connected to you. And if you don't have paper and pen, think in your heart, yes, I want peace. Be really clear what you want, because only then your relationships will give you a clarity of peace. And then you will know when a relationship needs to be, you need to move away from it, have more detachment from it, because it's not giving you that peace. Let's get clear on what we want. Then nobody can tempt you with money or goods or things, and you won't sign up for a project or a job or a situation because it's going to take away your peace of mind. Then let me tell you, it's not even worth it today. It won't be worth it tomorrow. It won't be worth it 10,000 years from now. Do you agree? When I got this, my whole life became about what can I let go more than what I need. Because what I was letting go was things that were confounding the peace. And it's not that I lead a small life, I lead a big life. Because when you let go what is taking away your peace, the blossoms of peace grow from within. This is the good news that I want to give you. I want to tell you that you are peace. There are a couple of ways that you can cultivate peace. I was teaching this same peace yesterday to some other members of mine. contemplation group on Facebook, but I'm going to, and if they are listening, they will get more deeper teachings here now, because peace feels important to me. Because I'm going to say this, and I don't want to offend anyone, but there was a time when spirituality was about cultivating peace. It was about cultivating something different from the world, something nobler, something subtler. And now in the Kali Yuga, or in the 21st century, or in this current gross vibration of the universe, materialists have become spiritualists, or materialism has entered spiritualism. And spiritualism has become reduced to attract what you want. And when that didn't work, let's manifest what you want. But what are you still manifesting? A house, a lover, some more money. But are you manifesting peace with it? Was never a question taught. And that is why it never really amounts to much. And if you ask me, it clutters everything. It confuses everything, because now in your spiritual practice, may I manifest a house? May I manifest a lover? May I manifest a white fence? May I manifest a dog? And it's confusing. It confuses. What we have to understand is you are meant to be enjoying the material bouquet of this world. You are. The difference is you have to be separate from it. And you have to build peace within you. And as you become filled with peaceful vibrations, you take peace into your manifestation or attraction of a lover. You take peace into your manifestation or attraction of a house. Does that make sense, or is it confusing you further? Does that make sense? So there are various ways of cultivating peace. One piece is the quick peace. You want a house, you get a house, you're peaceful. Phew, 5 million down the road, lots and lots and lots and hours of time spent, a lot of frustration, and now you're peaceful. Until now you want carpet in your house. Now the peace goes away. Now you're calling contractors, you're trying to get the best carpet. It's just an example. I have carpet in my house. So I'm not saying, it's not about carpet or housing. It's just about, it's a kind of peace that you get piecemeal. It's a peace that you get piecemeal. It's a nice peace, but that can't be your only peace. This is now where yoga comes in. All kinds of yoga, which can now connect you to a deeper peace, so that when you're working with your contractors, when you're getting your house, you have more peace. Would you like that? So you're not only dependent on piecemeal peace, because then what you really manifested, why you took this human birth, was to enjoy yourself. That enjoyment goes away. And what is the point then? And while you are busy trying to attract and manifest and get this and get that, age comes and death comes. So we want to cultivate more peace. Are you ready for more peace? Then right after taking this 1-minute break, I will be back to teach you how the different yogas can help you cultivate a more abiding peace.